Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm tired. It's really weird because the house is super quiet. Boy's gone back to work. He went back to work yesterday. Kiddo's gone back to school. It's just me and the cat who's asleep. So it's strangely quiet here. I've had tea, I've had crumpets. I'm ready to go. We're going to finish the Kawaii camper today. All I need to do is sew around the edge, well, like single crochet around the edge and stuff it. I didn't end up having any time to practice the little triangles or decide what I wanted to do, so I'm going to leave those for today and add them on at a later date, but you'll be able to see the whole finished product on Instagram when I've done. I'll put it on there. And then I brought some grey and stuff down because I wanted to start making a Hollow Knight because Shadow very kindly gifted me the game. We're going to be playing it, and I like making stuff from like video games and TV shows and stuff, so I figured, because I have grey and it's like just grey and white, I think, we would do that. I also found the darker grey that I was looking for last time. Let me switch over to the creative scene. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I found the darker grey, which would have been better around the tyre, but that's okay. So I brought down the white and the blue, and all we need to do is basically single crochet around the whole of this. As I say, I didn't end up doing the bunting, but I will do that at a later date and just add it on. It's not going to be an issue. Good morning, Wolfman. Hello. Thank you very much for the host. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? Oh, and I did post yesterday that I didn't stream in the morning because it was Kiddo's last day at home. So it's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so.
Morning.
Good morning, Daniel. Thank you very much for the resubscription. 17 months in a row. Holy moly. That is a long old time. Thank you very, very much, Daniel. Get some loves and some dancing kitties, of course, in the chat. How are you, Daniel? I hope you're okay. If you guys haven't checked out Daniel, make sure you do. The streams are a lot of fun. I'm just cleaning this up. How are you? How are you guys? Good. I'm glad you're doing good. That is good to hear. How are you doing, Wolfman? Thank you very, very much. For the resub. 17 months is crazy, like actually crazy. My goodness me. Okay, here we go. She stitches on her flags after she stitched them together too. Ours looks a bit weird because we've got blue on blue, but that's okay. Top. Left. Oh, there they started. Go around. Okay. Visit Granny Wolfman at rehab yesterday. Aww, how is she? How's she doing? Yes, I didn't stream yesterday in the morning because it was Kiddo's last day of the half term, so I wanted to spend it with her doing some stuff. And then I was meant to stream in the evening, but I got watching Greek, so let me do him a shout out. I was watching Greek and he was playing Dauntless, and I installed it the other day because it's a free kind of like Monster Hunter on Epic Launcher, so I installed it but never got around to playing it. So Boyf saw it and he was like, I might like to play that too. So he installed it on this PC, and me and him played it for a little bit, and then I spent the evening playing Dauntless with Greek and Grave and somebody called Nibby, I think, which was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun killing lots of monsters. So that's why I didn't stream last night. I was going to, but I ended up playing with some friends instead, which I haven't done in like a ridiculously long time, so that was really, really fun. That was nice to do. It's not what you expected. Oh. Well, she's at rehab. Rehab takes a bit of time. I've worked in rehab before, so it's not sometimes, well, most of the time it's not a quick process. It's hard. She was in pain, it looked like. Oh, it is really hard seeing family members like that. It's not nice. But I'm sure she's in the best place. I mean, I hope she is. You know, they'll be doing their best, and hopefully her rehab will go fantastic and she'll be able to leave soon. Just teaching her how to get out of bed. Yep. That's what I used to do. That's what I did at university. You have to start at the bottom. Start from the basics and work your way up. You just have to make sure she's safe. Sometimes you have to cover things that people... You have to see somebody do everything so that you can kind of sign them off as safe. Yeah, it's not the nicest. But she's in the right place. It will be, because it's a different place and a different situation that you've not experienced before, so it's all going to be a bit weird and you kind of don't know what to say, and yeah, it's all a bit strange. Your phone's on one today. So all I'm doing right now is sticking my hook through both layers as best I can in the same stitches on each layer and doing a single crochet. And because I'm doing it on top like this, we'll end up with a nice flush, like nice clean looking border, which I actually like the look of better than sewing sometimes, because with sewing it can look a bit messy. Okay, so now we are going into the green, so I'm going to grab that. How's the kiddo, by the way? She's good. She's fine. She's excited actually to be back at school. To begin with, she was a bit like, I don't really want to go. But when we were talking about it yesterday, she's excited to see her friends again. So she was good this morning. And her tongue is almost healed. It's really weird because it kind of healed up, so the flap was gone. This is delightful chat, I know. But the flap was gone. And then she had this like licky lolly thing, and it seemed to have opened it up. It didn't hurt her, but when I looked at it after that, it looked like it had opened up. Whether it was because of the lolly or not, I don't know. But she showed me yesterday, and there's like this tiniest little thing on her tongue now. So definitely by the end of this week it'll be gone and she'll be fine. So yeah, hopefully she's having a lovely time at school. It's really, really weird because of how quiet it is in the house now. Because obviously Boyf's been off for 2 weeks and then she was off. And now everyone's just left me. And I'm on my own and the cat's asleep and... No, I'm enjoying the quiet. I was actually playing RuneScape before I streamed. That's why the stream started a little bit late, because I was playing RuneScape. I was doing my farm. I was farming spiders and chinchompas. I was just having too much fun. I nearly streamed it because I asked Kiddo this morning. I said, what should I stream today? A game or crochet? And she was like, a game! And I nearly did, because as I say, Shadow very kindly gifted me Hollow Knight. And I was going to start playing that. However, I really wanted to get this guy done. And I didn't want to wait another week till next Monday to do another crochet stream. And I want to do more creative streams anyway. Like we said, possibly Monday, Tuesday are creative streams. The rest of the week are game streams. And evenings would be game streams too. So it made sense to just do crochet today. And this is nearly done. And then I'm going to start crocheting a Hollow Knight. That is my plan. So it worked out good. Okay, I think. Did you get a chance to play Skyrim yet? Anymore? Or at all? Sure feels funky to me. So I need to fold the wheel. This bottom bit's quite easy because both of the bottom bits have the loop from the starting chain. So it's pretty easy to pick them up and single crochet into. Gonna start later today? Nice. How is the game going? I got plans. I don't know how much Dauntless I'm going to play. I really enjoyed playing it with other people. But at the moment I'm hopelessly addicted to RuneScape. However, if anybody plays Dauntless, feel free to add me. It's just Symphoria. And then when I'm around, we can play together. Because it's a lot of fun with friends. I mean, you can do it, like, join on your own and then it'll match you up with other people, but it's definitely fun to do it with people that you know.
Excellent.
Excellent. It just, Dauntless weirdly looks like Fortnite, and because it's on the Epic Launcher, well, it's not because it's on the Epic Launcher, but it is on the Epic Launcher, but it looks weirdly like Fortnite. It has, like, it's not called a battle pass, it's called like a hunt pass, I think, or something, but it's basically a battle pass, which is weird. And you can, like, emote and stuff. It's weird how much some parts of it look like Fortnite. And like the whole battle pass kind of system where you like the seasons and you tier up and then you get rewards for leveling, and then you can, like I say, you buy the hunt pass thing and you get extra rewards. It's weird. Just say there's what emote is that? It looks like a heart. Oh, it's a Cheshire Cat. Ah, oh, it looks really cool on the black. Now I know what it is. Say there's going to be some unwanted assassinations in Skyrim. Oh gosh, I'm glad I don't live in that universe. I'd definitely get assassinated. Now this bit's going to annoy me because it wants me to do white around the peg, and I think doing blue is just going to look too weird. That's why I didn't just do white around the whole thing as well. I wanted to do it like they did because I think it looked better, but I'm like, try to be the nice guy. It reminds me of Fable. I think it was Fable, the first one, where you could like choose whether to be good or evil, and like depending on what you did, you would like things would like have so many like, it's not called evil points, but that's kind of what it was, I guess. There's like, you know, you'd start going evil or you'd start being good. You could be like a really good dude, which is quite an interesting concept. Or you could like, you know, have a balance and be both, I guess. Ooh, come on. Part of me just wants to go around this in green, but alas, I will not. I know, I saw Tiny Paws. Hello, good morning. I did reply, I think. I put something. Yes, I did. I'm so excited. So I am, one of my main goals since coming back to RuneScape has been to, one of my main goals has been to get all the requirements to do the Plague's End quest so that I can go to Prifddinas, which is like a city, the elf city that you can't go to until you've done this quest. And since I learnt about it, that has been like it's not my main goal, but it's been my main goal like for the moment. And yesterday I had 3 requirements left: 75 prayer, 75 construction, and 75 summoning. And I did prayer and construction yesterday. So all I have left is summoning, but I have like 8 levels to go, I think. 7 levels to go possibly. And I can't buy like the other ones, like construction. Hello Thunder Phoenix, how are you? Good morning. Construction and stuff, you can buy, like you just buy the planks and then you do the stuffs, right? You like have a servant help you, blah blah blah. It's really quick and easy. Can't do that with summoning because you need charms, and the only way to get charms is to kill things to get the charms, so it's going to take me ages. But that's okay. I shouldn't have left it till last. I don't know why I did. I should have left something like prayer till last, because I was like 74 anyway, but I didn't. So that is my next goal, so I'm going to have to go murdering things. I'm good, thank you. I'm really good. I'm glad you're doing good. Friend gave me his RuneScape 3 account. It's nice. Oh, cool. One invention is a little bit strange. Did he obviously, I'm guessing he leveled before invention came out? Also, I haven't done many quests. And I think I've got 225 quest points. Although I've been doing quite a lot recently, so that's probably quite a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It saves you doing a lot of them. But no, that's cool. Like it, like it. Are you going to be playing on it? Let's just say Nazim and Lemkill may have an untimely end soon. Wouldn't that be a shame? I'm worried about you, Wolfman. Skyrim is showing off your dark side. I love it. Wouldn't that be a shame? Those poor dudes. Don't go walking out at night alone, boys. Oh, did you join the Dark Brotherhood? I see. It all makes sense now. I don't think I ever got to I don't think I ever joined. Oh no, I never played. I played Oblivion, not Skyrim. Did I ever join it in Skyrim? I think I did, because they come to you at night, like after you've killed someone, I think. I always used to join the first thing I would do in Oblivion is join the Thieves Guild, I think. I think, yeah, it was the Thieves Guild. And they always used to make me do this, because it was like to join the guild, you had to do this quest. And obviously it was always the same quest. And I used to have to go follow this guy like around his garden for a bit. It used to take me ages. Because it was one of those that you couldn't rush, you literally just had to wait out the time. Just wanting to boss on RuneScape 3. Yeah, I was looking at the to kind of start doing some of that stuff. I need to level like my attack and stuff, so I was looking at the Dominion Tower, but I need to do 3 more quests with bosses to unlock the Dominion Tower, from what the dude said anyway. So hopefully I can get those done as well, possibly while I'm doing my summoning, because of all the crazy charms I need to get. Tater Panda. I've done, the only ones that I've done are, which aren't really a boss, I guess, are the Barrows. The Barrows brothers. And I did those ages and ages ago. I haven't done them in a long time. I have a what's his face? Death gave me a task to go and kill something, but never did it. It's too hard. Well, at the time. I am a lot higher level now than I was when like I started doing all of this stuff, so. Bloody invention. All I'm doing is buying stuff to friggin' disassemble it so I can make fishomatics and level up my invention. Although I put some augmenters on my whip so that I could do that. However, like hardly any of the Slayer tasks that I'm getting, in fact none of the Slayer tasks that I'm getting at the moment, are melee. And I've been using melee on them, but it just means that it takes like twice as long to bloody kill anything. Because they're weak to magic or ranged. Driving me nuts. No worries. Hope you get something nice from the shops. When I went to Falkreath and the shopkeeper's brother said, "You're not supposed to be here," I thought it was a glitch. Then the shopkeeper's dead body from a dragon attacked. I'm like, oh. He said that because he's dead. I was like, oh goodness. Oh no. I remember somebody watching either a playthrough of Oblivion or Skyrim, something about that, where it was like, if you killed this guy, you just see this guy, you think, oh, I'll kill him, fine, killed him, but then you couldn't like finish a quest later on because you'd killed him, and he doesn't like, they don't respawn, he's like dead. I was like, oh no. That'd be so annoying. Especially if you killed him like quite early on and then the quest wasn't till later. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to like get him to respawn. Maybe it's something else. I'm sure I remember someone saying that. This music is annoying me now. Can you decide if you're going to be loud or quiet, please? That's why I always wait. Yeah. That'd drive me crazy. You'd be so frustrated. Okay, we're on the home stretch. Few more bits to, bit more to crochet, stuff it, and then sew in the ends and he will be done. I mean, he's not completely complete because he needs some bunting, but that can be done at a later date. Even on the pattern they make it and then sew it on after, so the only thing is, for whatever reason, that is not very smooth. Why has my caravan got like a lip? Oh well. It's fine. I must have just sewn, stitched it together on the wrong bit, or not even that. Maybe I just did it. I don't know. It's fine. I need like an evil laugh sound effect. That's like a witch sound effect, that's not evil. Maybe it sticks out because it's thicker, or maybe I've put two in the same hole. Don't think I have. Oh well. It's not, I'm trying to decide whether it's going to annoy me or not, and I don't think it's going to annoy me enough for me to change it. Yeah, I think so. Or Dark Wolf. It could be Dark Wolf. Okay, that will do. So we've left a little opening where we are going to put all the floofs. I guess he's like Man-Bat from Batman. More wolf than man. Could be. It's when the wolf takes over, you see. Weird in there. So we don't want to stuff this too much. It's not going to be like a big 3D plushie or anything, but it does want some stuffing in it. And it's quite surprising how much stuffing you can fit in these things, see? Just disappears. Don't want too much because I don't want him to be too puffy, but I also want him to be thick enough that the eyes don't like get all crazy. I think that'll be enough actually. wonder if I can get some in the... I don't think I can. It's too small. Part of the circling scarring with companions. So I can turn into what? Hey, kitty! No. No fluff for you! Turn into a werewolf. Hell yeah. Dear God, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? Good morning. Okay. Kitty, no, this is not for you. Leave the floofs alone. You are floofy enough as it is. I know, he's like, but it's a rattly bag. You know I love carrier bags. My cat has an unhealthy obsession with bubbles. He is obsessed with bubbles. If he's doing anything ever, if I throw a bubble, he will leave whatever he is doing to chase the bubble. He loves them. He steals them. Stop licking the floof. Crazy cat. He has... I found a pile that he has collected of like 4 bubbles and a hair clip under the chair the other day. Because he just keeps pinching them. He loves them. I'm exhausted. It's 4 AM. Oh my goodness. No wonder you're exhausted. I'm really good, thank you. I'm really good. My cat's the same. Sorry, I have a baby Kate. Stop and go. Yes, I had to move. Normally, all my yarn was in the living room. So where I stream here in the main room. But since getting him, all my yarn has gone upstairs. We've took the shelves upstairs. Thankfully, they fit in a little alcove thing we have. And all my yarn's gone upstairs and he is not allowed in that room. It's the only room he's not allowed in. So when I'm streaming and he sees stuff out, he's like, what is all this? But yeah, hair bubbles are his thing. Oh, now he looks real mad. He has the most amazing expressions. You can tell when he's really mad. Because his eyebrows like really furrow and he's like, Urgh. But no. He doesn't want the, to be fair, he's not after the floof. He's after the bag that it's in. So I put it, it's in a Minnie Mouse tote bag thing. But then the actual floof is still in the plastic bag that it comes in to keep it safe. And then I can close the top of it. So he just wants the bag. If I keep doing this, he's going to get real mad. Yeah, the filling, the stuffing, the polyfill stuff. Yes. The floof. It's fluffy stuffs. Okay, so I think this will be alright. I think this is stuffed enough. I mean, I don't want it too stuffy because it is meant to be a flat piece. And that's cute. How poofy is hers? Hers is quite poofy. That is exactly his face. Wolfman, that's exactly what he does. I'm away from Ireland 8 years and I'm forgetting all the Irish things. To be fair, I never called it floof until I started streaming. Yeah, and then I found floofs. And now some of my emotes are floofs. And it's just taken on from there. Anna, hello, lovely. How are you? Kind of trying not to sing at you, but also sing at you because I can. How are you? How have your streams been going? I keep seeing it popping up on my in Discord that you're live. But it's always when, like, as per usual, I'm busy, unfortunately. So I haven't been able to hippity hop in. But I hope they're going well. I'm great, thank you. I'm really good. I'm really good. My family back home in Ireland will talk and I haven't got a clue what they're saying all the time. Do you still have your Irish accent? I'm in Liverpool and I feel really bad because I'll like go to... I've lived here... I came here for uni 6, 7, 8 years... Nearly 9 years ago. And then ended up not leaving. So I'm still here. And when I talk to people in Liverpool, I talk to them with a really quite strong Liverpool accent. Because I have... My accent's really weird. Well, not really weird. It just changes when I talk, depending on who I'm talking to. Like, if I go back home, I'll talk with quite like the town that I'm from, I will talk with that accent, and then I'll come back up here and talk with quite a strong Scouse accent, and then I stream and I just sound like this. But the people, like, especially the older generation of Scousers, a lot of them talk really fast and have a really strong accent, and I really struggle to understand what they're saying, and I feel awful. But I'm like having to almost slow it down in my head and like re-listen to what they've said by hearing it back in my own head, if that makes sense. And it's hard. And then I feel really rude because they're like asking me things, or like they'll say something and I'm like, no idea. And I feel awful. You don't sound like a Irish American. I get my accent back when I listen to Irish TV shows and people most times I sound American. That's cool. Guess those Americans in the Miss Weather have it. Yeah. Like here, you have very regional dialects. So, like even like where I lived, the next town over had a very different accent to us. Like it's weird how many accents there are in such a small area, because it's literally like town by town you can have very, very different accents, even though you're like, you know, half an hour drive away or whatever. Very different accents, but it's cool, and it's very easy to distinguish where people are from because of their accent most of the time anyway. Or UK shows like Kawaii and EastEnders, yeah. Kind of grew up with an accent. What's that word meant to be, Wolfman? Scandinavian? Do you mean like Scandinavian or something? I sound like I grew up in London, but I didn't. I know, we don't all talk very posh like the Queen in England. We do not. Because even in places like Ireland, you can tell where people are from, like from their different Irish accents. There's a difference. Also, I've been told anyway. My friend had Irish family. One does not just sound posh like the Queen. No, we don't just all have tea and scones every day. We do not. On our grass. No.
Well, how to do?
Zazissa? I think that's how you say that, 97. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you very much for the follow. I used to go to Belfast for school and learn to tell the difference between accents up there. Yeah, I remember me and my friend used to... we had... so her auntie used to work with us, and they have a lot of Irish family. So me and my friend used to speak in an Irish accent, and she used to make us, when we used to, because we all used to work in the same place, whenever we worked with her, and she was like the manager of where we were at the time, anytime we worked with her, she used to get us to speak in an Irish accent the entire shift. Like the entire day. She was like, oh, just do it. I think because she missed it. So she used to just have us speak in an Irish accent. I love accents. I just think they're so fascinating. I can't do a Scottish accent. Never have been able to do a Scottish accent. I haven't done my an Irish accent in a very long time, so it probably wouldn't be very good. And I've not ever done it to someone who's actually Irish, so... That's quite terrifying. Oh, let's... There we go. Oh, what have I done? I actually had tea and crumpets for breakfast, speaking of the Queen and very British things. I had tea and crumpets. To get my English accent, which is awful, I have to say Harry Potter. I've seen a lot of people do that. There's a girl I follow on Instagram that she does crochet and stuff, but for her to do an English accent, she has to say there's a yarn that's called like oh, what's it called? It's like feels like butter, but the butter is spelled B-U-T-T-A. So she says butter, and then after she says butter, she then can speak in an English accent. Well, that's what she uses to transition into it. It's so funny. What's it called? It is called feels like butter. Yeah, B-U-T-T-A, butter. Harry Potter. Right, I am going to go and make a quick cup of tea. It's so funny. Butter. I can't even do it because I have an English accent. It's just butter. It's just... I already say it like that, so I can't really do it. Boston accent would have car and yard. Yard. Isn't it like there's another one we used to do. I have to do car keys, like car keys. No, I can't even say it. Oh, right, I'm gonna go make a quick cup of tea. I will be back in 2 seconds. Practice your accents when I get back. Well, the kettle's boiling. I'm going to come back and sew in all my ends, you see. You never know how long it's going to take. I did it without even realising. I didn't even see that you put that. I keep losing it because I'm too busy laughing. Do you want to buy a caravan? That's what we used to say to get into the accent. I got a three-legged dog. We call him Tripod. Tap in the morning to you. Do you want to buy a dog? Got to show you the ad with the Kerry man. Yes. If you want a link, just let me know, because otherwise the bottle shouts at you. I can give you a permit. But that's what my friend taught me. That's what we used to do at work. Used to have to shout over the tannoy. And the only thing I can say in a Scottish accent is, there you go. Oh, no, it would help if I actually put your name. There you go. The only thing I can probably say in a Scottish accent is Scottish. That's it. And it's not a very good Scottish accent. That's literally it. The one word. Apparently I once said I need to fill my water bottle in a really good Scottish accent, but I'm pretty sure I was drunk. So I don't think it counts. Because I haven't been able to do it since. And then of course, if you're from Liverpool, you have to talk like this. Because this is how you talk if you're from here, you see. I can't even do a Liverpool accent. It's not even working that. I'm too busy. To get into doing a Liverpool accent, I have to say, Jaeger bombs a pound. And then I can do it. That was the... Coming here for university, the first night out I went on, that was the first Scouse thing I heard, was a guy outside a bar going, Jaeger bombs a pound. Just stuck with me. That's how I do it. I wish the Jaeger bombs were still a pound. Jesus. Did a play in my high school where it was required for the actors to do a British accent because it took place in the UK. Do you have quite a good British accent then? Oh gosh, this is very loud, I'm sorry. Evening with me.
Hey, you kid! It's me, the guy from the bar! No, honestly it is! Hello?
Hey kid, it's me, the guy from the bar.
Speak easy, just pay and type.
Oh, I love it. I bet he does. Oh, I love that. He tries it and sounds awful. Oh. See, I can't do an American accent either. Apart, maybe like a real hillbilly accent from, I don't know, the South, I guess. But no, I can't really do an American accent without sounding... I mean, my Irish one's probably quite offensive, and I hope it's not. But my American one would definitely be offensive, I feel. To all Americans, their beautiful accents. I like the Irish accent, and I really like the Scottish accent. I do enjoy those. My British accent is terrible. Oh, Wolfman, I want to hear it. I can teach you how to do it. I was watching actually something that it was like this dialect woman that was on Facebook, I think. Well, I saw the video on Facebook. She was like teaching you how to do accents because obviously a lot of it is different sounds that they use. So rather than like you were saying with the car keys and stuff, it's how you say a certain sound that brings out the accent. And it's just so funny. I'm trying to think of what it was so that I could get it up, but I can't quite remember. But she did one, and everyone in the comments was like, that is not how we sound. Like, that is not how you say that. We've all been saying it wrong. I think it was an Irish one, actually, as well. He sounds like the cop from Batman TV show from the 60s. Oh, goodness. I can do the Sally from the Valley, and that's it. Yeah, I can't do a Welsh accent either. Apart from the Valley. That's literally it. But again, it's just the sound on Valley. Rather than Valley, it's Valley. I like the Welsh accent too. I had friends at school that were Welsh, and their parents had... Oh, I just love accents. I love them. I'll try to practice. I'll teach you, Wolfman. The water in Mallorca doesn't taste like what it ought to. And then if you want to do like a, that's like a poshy English, I guess. And then a normal one would be, the water in Mallorca don't taste like what it oughta. that's what we'd say. Doing the American Sally for the Valley sounds like the girls in Clueless. Oh goodness. I wish I could hear all the accents. I can't. Just do that. The water in Mallorca doesn't taste like it ought to. Or the water in Mallorca don't taste like what it oughta. Like, oh my god, I went to his house last night and his car was dirty. Like, oh my god. Can you even believe it? I don't even know what I was doing there. Like, oh my god. That's how I have to get into that accent too, you have to say. Like, oh my god. I'm sure it won't sound bad. It would be lovely. do, 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 do. Right, we have a caravan. A very... I didn't think about this joke until, like after the stream last week. It's a happy camper. But a happy camper. Maybe that's just like an English phrase, a happy camper. So there he is. He is very cute. He's very happy. Hopefully my mum will like him. I need to do some bunting, but you do that afterwards and add it on. I'm not 100% on how I want to do the bunting yet, so that's why I've not done it today. Top Gear are not going anywhere near it. One of the gifs that I actually nearly used on my going live tweet on Twitter was of them doing like using a vacuum thing on a caravan, and it all just kind of imploded. I was like, oh god, I can't use that one. Caravans are not being destroyed today, unless the cat gets hold of it. So yeah, this is going to go to my mum to go in her caravan. I'm going to add, as I say on the picture there, you can see it's got some like colourful bunting. I'm going to add that later when I decide how I want to do it. The old one, always the old one. I haven't watched any of the new one. I loved old Top Gear. So there we go. Oh, Caramel. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's cute. He's a happy chappy. So he can go and hang with cats. We have some roly-poly cats just hanging out up there. So he can hang there with his big, beautiful face. Oh, there's a roly-poly cat. I need to delete that. There we go. Why do I have a picture of a roly-poly cat? Okay. I'll get rid of that too. It's adorable, thank you. Introduced my hubby to the old Top Gear. That's all he watches now. Yeah, I really enjoyed the old Top Gear. It was brilliant. And then the specials that they do where they like take the cars around wherever. It was just so good. Some of the ones where they do the challenges and they'd like have to buy like certain cars and stuff, and then they'd have to like modify them and things. That's just so funny. I don't think I've watched the Grand Tour. My boyfriend watched it. I remember him watching it, but I haven't watched any of it. Really? Oh, I'll have to give it a go then. I'll have a look at it. No, I didn't end up watching it. When I was at drama club, they had someone come and teach us a British accent for the play, but I couldn't stay because my dad showed up. Oh no! I'll teach you, Wolfman. I will be your British accent teacher. Repeat after me. I would like crumpets with my tea. Even funnier on the Grand Tour. Oh, I'll have to watch it then. I'm always looking for new things to watch, so I'll definitely be, I'll definitely have to look at that one. Okie dokie. So, oh yeah, I found that, didn't I? A crochet permaid. Oh, I need black, not grey. I do need grey, but I also need black. So, crumpets. Now I'm hungry. I know, me too. Oh, I never did finish making my tea. Oh well, it's fine. So, now I'm going to add this to the pan. We are going to be making, well, I'm going to be making a Hollow Knight. I was very kindly gifted the game by Shadow Zero. I haven't started playing it yet, but that is the next game that is on my list of games to play, I think. There's a couple that we're playing. I mean, I was playing, what did we play last? Wonder Song. I haven't finished that, but I figured if we're going to play Hollow Knight, we can make one, and they're very cute. The pattern is by One Up Crochet, or One Up Ash. I think I follow her on like Twitter and Instagram as well. I've definitely seen her stuff before. You can do ! pattern to find the pattern. She's done quite a few by the looks of it, like a pusheen and stuff, which is really cool. The finished large Hollow Knight will be approximately 12 inches tall. The small one will be 7 inches. Obviously, size can vary due to yarn size and tension. Do I want to do the big one? Yes, I do. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and the crochet camper was by, let me have a look. Spinner Yarn Crochet. I've done a few of hers. She does a lot of the ragdoll stuff. So I made the ragdoll unicorn that she did. At Easter, we made the pocket bunnies that she's done. God, I've got an itchy leg. Yeah. All streamers, you know. That's cool. Have you seen the May and Hammond video where they build Lego and drink definitely not vodka? No, I haven't. Is that like on Netflix or something, or is it on Prime? Ah, I'll have to watch it. Teaching accents with Sanforia Power Hour. Yeah, it'll be like accent ASMR. The water in Mallorca doesn't taste like what it ought to. That's everything for your first lesson. Make sure you practiced every day, and you will soon have a very good British accent. Oh, Jesus. I would love to do like, I don't know whether people do that, whether you're allowed to like read books on stream. I feel like if I was to do ASMR, that's what I'd do. I'd have to like have a book and just like read a book. I feel like that's what I'd have to do. That would be my ASMR. But I don't know if you're allowed to like read books, because it's like the whole, you kind of like, I don't know, because it's like you can't like watch movies and stuff because it's like copyright and so. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because I've looked on YouTube for like books that my daughter likes to be like read aloud that I can't find audiobooks for. And it's like they're up there and then normally they get taken down and blah 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 blah. So yeah. But I would love to do that. It's alright. There we go. Hang on, I got it. Oh, no. Okay, that's not what I wanted to copy. What is wrong with my thing? Ah, oh, that's cool. I love books. I got an ebook because I have too many books, like physical copies, but it's just not the same as having a physical copy of a book. But yeah, something like that. Like reading a Harry Potter book. I could do that, but I'd probably get in trouble. I don't even... Oh, I've got a Tesco magazine. There you go. Maybe I can't get in trouble for reading a Tesco magazine. Let's find a good recipe. Okay, ready? If you're looking for a barbecue on a budget, try the starter kettle barbecue, £25. It comes with 3 barbecue tools, a spatula, a fork and tongs to help get you going, and has a built-in warming rack and air vent. There you go. Wolfman, if that doesn't help you sleep, I don't know what will. Sicilian style sardine spaghetti. Fry onion, garlic and rosemary in oil. Stir in North Atlantic sardines with tomato, smoked paprika and rosemary, and sliced black olives. Simmer to thicken. Stir into cooked spaghetti. Serve with chopped parsley and fried breadcrumbs. Roast halved new potatoes and chopped beetroot with oil and seasoning. Toss salad leaves with capers. Top with the roasted veg. Flake over hot, smoked, peppered mackerel fillets. Then drizzle with honey and mustard vinaigrette. I have to remember to put the microphone back before I laugh, because otherwise I am going to deafen you all. I feel like a Sainsbury's Christmas advert. This is not just pasta. This is M&S pasta. Da, 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 da. Oh God, no, don't do that. I didn't really whisper then. Maybe I should whisper more. The water in Mallorca doesn't taste like what it ought to. Oh God. Hang on, I'll pop it in the Discord. Oh gosh, what must this... That's really sweet. Oh. My niece has just had a doctor's appointment and they've found out she's got glue ear, so she might have to have grommets and stuff, and they were worried about her speech, but they were thinking that some of it's probably down to the glue ear, unfortunately. Oh God. Okay, ready. If you're looking for a barbecue on a budget, try the starter kettle barbecue, £25. It comes with 3 barbecue tools. Oh, it's glorious. Next time I'll have to whisper though. Really get it going. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Daniel put a link to the video in Discord too.
Hello, I'm James May, and this is Richard Hammond.
Hello.
Now, you join us at a very exciting moment. It's an experiment, if you like. It's a...
For legal reasons, this is not vodka. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. See, that could be my own style of ASMR. I get the whispering down a bit better. Everything you need from Tesco's free magazine. Maybe that should be, maybe that's my secret, maybe that's my calling. I should do adverts. M&S, hit me up. Oh, the only problem with this is it wants me to use white, and the white that I have is really quite thin. Doesn't look too bad there, but I think we'll be all right. Yes, they can just hire me for their ad campaign. I mean, it's fine. I'll do it. Have you ever felt so many tingles from Tesco? Doing ASMR while playing video games. ASMR with crochet. Yeah. I know. Some people have asked me. I know you've asked me before as well, Wolfman. People have asked me before if I'm going to do ASMR, but I don't know. I can't imagine it. Like, even with that, I can't imagine I'd be any good at it. Like, you know, when they do it properly. I could read out a shopping list, but there are some very, very, really, very good people doing ASMR on Twitch. I think if I did ASMR, it would be crochet, because I feel like that would be, it's quite a chill, calm atmosphere as it is when I crochet. Playing a game, it gets a bit like hyped sometimes, so I feel a bit, you know, it's a bit more energetic because, you know, you're concentrating on the game and killing things and whatever, whereas a crochet stream's pretty chill usually. So I feel like that would probably be a good one, and you'd get all the noises of like yarn and stuff, I guess, although I have a very noisy keyboard. You could just listen to that. I follow one girl who does crochet and ASMR, and there are times I turn on her videos just so I can sleep, and I'm out fast. Oh, that's so cool. I've seen ASMR, from what I've seen so far, none of it really does anything for me, except like, you know, the ones where they cut soap, where they have all like the soap in the little things, when the little, and they like slice the top off and it's all in cubes, when those cubes hit the plate, it is just, it just is so satisfying. But yeah, there are some amazing people doing some really cool ASMR on Twitch. What's the girl that I follow that does it? Ruby True. That's who I follow that does it. And somebody that used to do crochet streams. Then she did game streams. I think she just now exclusively does ASMR. I'm not 100% sure. But at the moment, she seems to be doing a lot of ASMR. Is Elle. She used to be LB. I watched her when she did crochet, and then she seems to be doing a lot of ASMR at the moment too. Yeah. Whenever I see she's gone live, it's ASMR. I'm sure she, you know, she does other stuff. Coolio, but that's just what I've seen her do. There's a lot of ASMR at the moment. Fleur Spams, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I know a girl who plays Skyrim in ASMR. She's a wood elf druid werewolf. Very cool. I think she does crochet So much to take away from. Yeah, she kind of exclusively seemed to crochet. Like when I watched her originally, she was a creator streamer. She just did crochet, and then I saw that she kind of started bringing in game streams. She was doing like some Nintendo ones, I think, and playing Stardew as well. And then doing that. Elder Scrolls and ASMR, that'd be cool. Yeah. She got you into streaming crochet. Do you stream crochet? Do you stream? Wait. It's the easiest one. For some reason, I can't like click on your name and go to your channel anymore. In Streamlabs OBS, I have to do it this way. Ah. I got laryngitis the night I hit 50 followers. Oh no! So I put a pause on it for a while. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. So I need to go yarn shopping because I've not been for ages, and I mean, who doesn't love doing that? I've been trying to use all the yarn that I have, which, because I make a lot of amigurumi, is a lot, because I need like every colour under the sun, but I only need to use a little bit of it for every project, so I have loads of different balls. So I need to go yarn shopping because the Spinning Yarn Crochet, who does this pattern, has a load of Harry Potter kind of like ragdoll ones that I really want to do, especially the Dumbledore. He's so cool. So I want to go and make sure that I can get like the right purples and stuff for him, because I have a lot of pink upstairs. I found I've used a lot of my purple. It's nice having it out all on the shelf because I can actually see what I've got now. I've got loads of creamy colours, loads of brown, loads of pink, quite a lot of blue, and then a bit of purple, bit of orange, that kind of thing. So yeah, I want to go and get some of them and then make some of those too. Got you to see. Oh, that's awesome. Yarn shopping, I'm banned for a while. I'm probably banned since we literally moved. So we moved the stuff upstairs like 3-4 weeks ago, because we didn't think the shelf would fit, and it turned out that it did. So we took it up and I got all my yarn out and put it all out, and neither me or my boyfriend realised quite how much I had, and he came in after I'd done it and was like, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm using it, I'm like trying to get it used and done, but it's because of the amigurumi. Like, I needed this pink for this particular Pokemon, but I only used a bit of it. That's not my fault. So I haven't bought any since like Christmas, which is crazy for me. But yeah, so I need to go again. I might try and sweet talk my way to the thing. Significant other senior stash. Yes, my hubby supports me, but he said it would be best to have destashed a little. Yeah, a lot of what I have upstairs is what, well, a lot of the kind of not fancier stuff, but like, you know, the variegated stuff, the stuff with like sparkles and stuff, and a lot of that he bought me. So he can't really say anything. Or he'll say to me, like he used to say, oh well, let's go yarn shopping. You haven't been for a while. Let's go yarn shopping. I'm like, okay. But I think that was at the point where he didn't realise how much I had, because it was all hidden away in boxes. So he just didn't realise. Now he's realised and I'm screwed. Donated a load of red heart. It's awful to work with. Is it? See, we've just started getting, I think it's red heart. Unless you pay quite a lot for it because of like, I don't know whether it's like import tax or delivery or what. Usually buying things like that here is really expensive. So I've never worked with red heart. We've just started getting it into like the bigger yarn shop that I go to. It's called Abercan. It's like it has other things there. It's got yarn, material, sewing stuff by sewing machines there, all that kind of stuff. Has everything. They've just started getting it in there. But a lot of my stuff I go to like a local market and get it from there. It's pretty well priced there. Now he does. Yarns are in the UK. I use, so for all of this kind of plain coloured stuff, I did have a label somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. I can't remember what it's called. We get like King Cole. Is it King Cole? Oh, what's the one that a lot of people use? It's the one that I've got some orange of, and it is lovely. It's really soft. I'm going to switch to it, I think, for my normal, like my plain colours. I'm going to switch to it. Oh, what is it called? Stylecraft. That's what it's called. So, yeah, there's... Yeah, so I use Stylecraft. And then I have a load of random ones. Like I have a... Oh, I can't remember what half of them are called. I have to go upstairs and look. I have Hayfield, which is like a rainbow one, which I'm in love with, which I can't use unless I buy a second one because I just want to look at it. It's so cute. I'm trying to think of what else there is. If I was in the shop, I'd be able to like rattle them off. I can't remember what this one is. It's like it's called like bonus something, but I can't remember what it's called. And then you get all the cakes, like the is it? No, it's not Karen. That's an American one, isn't it? I think we do get some of those though. It's how long it's been since I've been yarn shopping. I don't even remember. Family wanted to send yarn over, but they didn't know what I would like. Ah, well, I'm going to get my nice... Let me see if I've got one. I couldn't find one with a label on, unfortunately. Use Karen all the time. I think ours has started stocking Karen as well, which I'm excited about. Hello, Jenny. How are you? How are you doing? To be honest, I didn't think that clip would work right. Somehow sat clipping it. Well, it works. Kev, thank you for the host. I told them to go onto websites like Walmart and Amazon and they can order and send it to me. Yeah, that seems easier. So, we have stuff like this. I have quite a few of these. It says it's James C. Brett. This is the magic knit that they do, which normally it has a little panel, shows you how it works up, but it's super soft because it's baby. And then the James C. Brett also does stuff like this, which I love. So this is Baby Twinkle, so it's you can't really see because of the sunshine. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see that little sparkle in it, which is like my favourite. Yeah, definitely. So I have, you can kind of see the sparkle a little bit in it. So I have quite a few different colours of these, and I have ones that are kind of more variegated, less variegated, all that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. Apparently James Seabrett, I have like all of his, because this is apparently James Seabrett too, and I didn't even realise. Just bringing it down. So this is called Harmony, but this is acrylic and cotton, so I use this to make socks, or at least I have made a pair of socks with it. I'm using the purple to make like a shawlette thing. So I have that one. And then the cakes that I have, oh, that's the one that I was thinking of. Sidar, which is like a rainbow cake. I made a scarf out of my boyfriend got me that one. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jenny, for coming in, showering us with cuteness. Have a lovely sleep. Love your face. I love the face. Yeah, so this is a Sidar one. And then he also got me one that was kind of a darker rainbow colour. Like a more... This is kind of quite a bright neon rainbow. This is like a more muted... Not as muted as it's shown on the camera, but like mustards and stuff. So I knitted this with it, which is pretty cute. And then... Yeah, exactly. More awesome-y colours. And then this is like my favourite yarn ever, and I can't use it because I have the same thing with notebooks. All the loves and the creepy faces and the floofs. Good night, Jenny. I have the same thing with notebooks where if I use a notebook, I'm always worried that I'm going to use it for like the wrong thing and have to like pull out. Hi Kev, how are you, lovely? Thank you for the host, by the way. Hello, Runner? Is that how you say that? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. How are you? And I have the same thing with yarn. So this, I'm like trying to find a pattern to use it with that I'll be happy with. But I'm like, no, I just want to keep it like this. And this is it's like pastel-y rainbows almost. Not quite pastels, but almost. And this is Hayfield Spirit. And then like the shops here, so like you have like B&M, they sell yarn, Wilko sells yarn, even Home Bargains now sells yarn, like little generic, like the B&M stuff, the stuff that B&M have in is usually quite nice. Aldi, which is like a food supermarket, now sells yarn. So you can get all those kind of stuff anywhere. I wish I knew what this was called because they sell this in the other shop too. But yeah, that's just some... I just like getting yarn out and squishing it. So when people say, what kind of yarn do you have over there in the UK? I'm like, let me get it all. I'll squish it all. Love it. Good, just super tired. Kind of ruined my sleeping plan. I saw your tweet. I was like, oh, I'm just going to have a nap. So many hours later. Oh no. That's no good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the snoozes. I think Kev needs some snoozes too. Oh, 6. Fell asleep at 3 PM, woke up at 11. Oh god, I'm so bad at napping. Over like this Saturday just gone, I literally slept all day. I spent pretty much all day in bed. It was so bad. I just kept falling asleep. I never used to be able to nap, and now I nap like all the time, and it's not great because You know when you have a nap that's too long and you wake up and you feel even worse? That happens every time. Because I don't like setting an alarm for a nap, because what if I don't fall asleep by the time my alarm goes off? Then it'll just, if I'm falling asleep, it'll just wake me up. So yeah, I can't win. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. One, two. Does this song just say the floor is lava? Did you nap for that reason? Yeah, that's why I didn't for a long time, and then I don't know what it is. Just recently, I'm just like napping all the time. Not even that, like, I don't feel that tired. I think what it is I go and watch telly in bed. And then because I'm in bed, I end up falling asleep. And then my boyfriend's just like, well, your body must have needed it. And I'm like, no, it didn't. I should have waited and done it at a reasonable hour, because now I'm going to be up all hours and then I'm going to feel even worse. And we're all in for a bad time. Because then I'm going to be grumpy because I'm tired. And that's not fun for anybody. Do, 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 do. Single crochet 1 and increase, repeat all the way around. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm using a 3.5 and I should be using a 4. I don't think this yarn would be able to handle a 4, to be honest. It's too thin. 1, 1, 2, 1. So we'll stick with this. My issue is insomnia. So if I'm awake all night, I'll try to stay up all day too, but then for a few days I'm super tired and grumpy. Oh. Gosh, I can't even imagine. I'm bad enough when, like, my anxiety gets bad and I can't sleep and I end up staying up. Either I'll just stay up all night, like just do till morning, or I'll go to bed at like 4 AM and get up at 7 or 6 or whatever. But thankfully it doesn't happen too often. I couldn't imagine having to do that with, having to deal with insomnia. Can't remember the last time I took a nap, but I always enjoy having a siesta nap when I'm on holiday. I don't think I've ever done that. Probably did, obviously, when I was a kid. You tend to, like, I remember when we last went on a holiday, we took the kids down for like an afternoon nap, but then we kind of just enjoyed watching telly without having to watch kids programs. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. Although, to be fair, I haven't been on holiday in 5 years. So I can't really comment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and buy some nicer white yarn, because this one's alright. It's just when you crochet with it, it has a bit of like, I mean, they all have a bit of stretch, but this one ends up going really thin, which is annoying. Wasn't too bad when I was younger. I used to stay up for about 3 days for the fun. Now I'm old and need my sleep. Yes. Oh, yes. I remember staying up late and then just, well, it wasn't even staying up late. I'd stay awake in my room till late. And then my parents would go to sleep. And I'd go downstairs to sneakily play games on the PC. And then I'd like go back up to bed just before they got up. And just pretend I was getting up and be like, oh yeah. Or like you go to a friend's house to like sleep over and you just not sleep. Now, I end up sleeping for like 2 days after. Too old now. I was just saying last night how bad my knees have been hurting recently. Getting old. Although, Kiddo did say that you're not old till you're 30. But then she did change her mind and said, you're not old until you're 70 and you have grey hair. So, technically, we're not old, according to her, but that sounds just like you. Yeah. I was so addicted to computer games. I was addicted to RuneScape. And my god, my parents, like, it was like our first PC, so it was enormous, and my mum and dad didn't know much about PCs, so I remember I used to be able to like turn off the monitor and there was a little light on the tower, but I just used to like blue tack a piece of paper over it. And like, bearing in mind this thing was noisy, they would have no idea. They'd just see that the screen was off and be like, oh yeah, it's off. Like, meh. I couldn't get away with that now. And it's funny because I think if my kids did that. What about when you're 30 with grey hair? No, you've got to be 70 with grey hair. You're good. You found one the other day? My my boyfriend was giving Kiddo not a piggyback, it was like a shoulder ride. She was sat on his shoulders, holding onto his head. We were walking home the other day. And it was so funny because out of nowhere, she just shouts at the top of her voice, Dad, you've got a bald spot. He didn't. Well, he doesn't really. It's just like where his hair was like moved and parted. But it was just so funny. And then just as she said it, this like completely bald guy happened to come around the corner and he just kind of like looked at her and laughed. And I was like, oh my God. He has got grey hair now too. I've noticed in the side of his head. He's getting grey hair. He is... How old is he now? 85. So he's like 34. I think he's 35 this summer. And he's getting grey hair. She's like, Dad, you've got a bald. So I could not stop laughing all the way to town. It was so funny. Two. Most of my grey hairs are in my beard. Yeah, I noticed he had like a grey hair in his beard the other day actually. All of his are like on the side of his head. Like on both sides. Which is weird, I thought. It must be me stressing him out because his dad doesn't have grey hair. The poor man. Between me and Kid, he's got no chance. One, two. Trying to decide what I'm going to do after stream. I've had like 2 weeks of not being on my own because, as I say, Boy's been off for 2 weeks and then Kiddo was off last week as well. So it's like weirdly quiet. The cat is so chill because there's not like all of the noise everywhere. He's just like fast asleep on the sofa. And I'm trying to decide what to do. Do I play some games after the stream? Do I watch telly? Do I just like lay in bed? What do I do? So weird. Ask him and see what he says. I will. It's definitely me. Okay, round 5, single crochet 3. One, 2, 3. So yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll get some nicer yarn and like some kind of new yarn and do it in a 4mm hook as well. But we will work with this for now. Am I stressing you out and giving you grey hairs? He tells me that. That's what he tells me. When I point them out, I was like, oh, you've got some grey hairs. He's like, yeah, it's your fault. Cheers, pal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Can't blame out having a girlfriend since I don't have one to blame all the streamers I want for instead. I mean, that's very stressful. Being a mod is stressful, so that you can get away with that. Three. Two. 3. 1. Oh. 2. So you're saying I'll have a few grey hairs? Wolfman, by the end of this year, you're going to look like Santa. Your hair's going to be so white having to mod for me. I have to do some ASMR streams just to try and help you relax. Had to cut down a while ago. Had far too many swords. Oh goodness. Ho ho ho. There's no other, like, Santa emote that I can find. Oh, no, there he is. There you are. Call him Santa instead. Poor Wolfman. I'm only in my 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's what I should say next time I'm looking for mods. I'll be like, be warned. May end up with grey hair. May be able to partake in next year's Christmas festivities. Those shifty eyes. 2, 3, 4. Side effects of modding include grey hairs. Exactly. That's how it starts, you see. You mod for me. Your hair starts slowly going grey. Before you know it, you're wearing all red. There's a reindeer in your garden. And all you eat is mince pie. Oh. Christmas is going to be fun this year. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. I know what I'm gonna do for a part-time job. At least I know what to get you for Christmas. Just to get you a Santa outfit ready for your new job. At this point, it's a miracle that you haven't asked to be demodded, to be fair. That's a Christmas miracle. Stress ball. Gonna need like weekly massage therapy to relax. Some like, I don't know. What else helps relax people? Spa days. Hair dye. Oh. Alcohol. 4, 5. Oh gosh. Exactly. Just for men. It's called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what our hair dye is called for men. It's called just for men. He deserves a Wolfman deserves a medal for putting up with me. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Normally I wouldn't do a head like this because when you continuously do it like this and don't stagger it a bit, like the increase, you end up with a hexagon. Not a full round shape like these are round balls, because the increase was staggered, so it didn't make a hexagon. So we'll see how this works out. Who knows? I heard I can't even say the word. Fidget spinners are good for helping with stress. Mine stressed me out even more than Oh. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of fidget spinners either. The kids had some, but along the same premise, stressed out kiddo all the time because her fingers were too short. It just kept smacking her. Oh. One, two, three. I've got something in my eye from laughing so much. I think some yarn got in my eye. 3, 4, 5. Saw all the kids doing tricks with them and got so annoyed I couldn't do them. Oh gosh. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I couldn't do any of them either, but I put it just down to me being old. Maybe my fat fingers had something to do with it too. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh. Oh, it's like the loom band things. I couldn't do loom bands because my fingers were too fat. I couldn't pick them up. They used to drive me nuts. When I was a kid, we had what were they called? The really long, thin bits of plastic, like that you used to like weave together to make stuff. They were like huge when I was a kid. Them and those weird jelly aliens that everyone was so sure that you could make them have babies, even though there was no way. And we used to keep them in a washed out margarine tub, a washed out Flora tub, covered in hair gel to stop them going dry at school. I feel 70, Kev. I actually feel 70. My knees hurt so much at the moment. Just an old lady. I'm going to have to use that old lady Snapchat filter to show my inner self. That's how I feel. And all my bones are aching and all my joints are cracking and I can't get up without going, ugh. Mold. My mum always said, your age is how you feel. Because she always felt like she was 18. Even though she's like 40 odd, she was like, no, I feel 18. It's how I feel in my heart. And I'm like, well, in my heart, I'm about 65. So, nice one. Just found one thing amusing with my fidget spinner. I put it on my kitchen floor and spun it. And my dog went nuts. Did he? Oh, I wonder whether the cat would like one. I don't know where the kids' fidget spinners are. I think we got rid of them. Same thing with those stupid squishy things. They were like, they wanted you to buy every squishy under the sun. And they were expensive too, some of them. And then all of a sudden they just never use them again and they all just disappear. I think the same thing happened with the fidget spinners. I bet he'd like them. For Christmas, we got my youngest this little, it's called like a Zoomy or something. It's a little hamster. a robot hamster and you press the button on the top and it'll like run around the floor. Shouldn't have got it for her. Should have just bought it for the cat. He is obsessed with it. So much so that I think by March the batteries had run out. It didn't last very long. I bet your dog would like one of those. 1, 2. If he likes chasing things. 3, 4, 5, 6. He used his paw to stop it and kept doing it. When I kept doing it, he'd start barking. Aww! What kind of doggy do you have? That's cute though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A staffy cross. Oh, that's cute. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So earlier I was teaching you how to make a recipe from the Tesco magazine. Now I'm teaching you how to count to 6. Every day is a school day. It's always something to learn. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let me give you a permit. There you go. Two. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is this 8? Done. Oh, that's such a cute doggo. It's the ears. The ears always do it. It's my favourite thing on our cat is his ears, because his ears are huge. I just love their ears. They're so cute. Oh, that's a cute doggo. Yes, you. You woken up now? Oh, okay, lick your tummy. Oh, that was a big yawn. Loopy's woken up. Single crochet in the back loops. One, 2. Look at when I'm talking with my dad and I'll sit watching and twitch his ears. Yes! That's, oh, I just love ears. I just think they're so cute, and the way that they, like, especially, I mean, I don't watch other animals, but dogs and cats use them to like express themselves and stuff. Like, it's so, my cat is so funny. So he'll put his ears straight forward when he's like interested and happy, and he looks like a giant fluff ball. He's so cute. But then he'll put his ears to like the side. Like, it's crazy how they can twist them. He's like twists his ears to the side if he's like a bit freaked out. But then he looks like an owl. It's so funny. And his ears have always been quite big for like the size of his head. But I didn't realise until recently that he never really grew into them. His ears just kept growing. They're kind of just as big for his head as they were when he was little, and it's so cute. Let me see if I can find a... That's a good one. His ears are just so big. I love them. He's so funny. I'm trying to find... I don't think I've ever taken a picture of him with his ears flat, where he looks like an owl. He has an Instagram, so let me see if I can find it. Although most of his Instagram is just pictures of him asleep. Hey, little face. It's just him asleep. Yeah, I can't find the one where he his ears are flat. They're just, I just love them. This little face. Oh, there's... When was that taken? That was December. We got him in October, and we got him when he was like 9 weeks old. So that was him in December. I can't believe that was like 6 months ago. That's crazy. In fact, that's 7 months. No, 6 months ago. On the 3rd of December. It's so weird looking back at... I mean, I'm sure you do this with your dog too. I don't know when you got your dog, but... When you look back at pictures of them when they were little, like when you first got them, and they're so much smaller. I can't remember him being this tiny. He obviously was, but... I just don't remember it. Like, that's him next to my keyboard, the old keyboard. Now, he's like a keyboard and a half long. You are so tiny. Anyway, enough gushing about my cat. I'm a crazy cat lady. We had dogs when I was growing up. We had it was a Jack Russell crossed with Yorkshire Terrier. We had him. He was crazy. And then we had, I'm not sure what he was crossed with. He kind of looked like, I think it was a Labrador crossed with something. And then he ended up living with my uncle. He had a dog too. He had a massive Rottweiler. This Rottweiler was like 8 stone. It was huge. Yeah, so he ended up living there. But we couldn't have a dog here. I mean, my boyfriend isn't really a dog person. I've never had a cat. He had a cat when he was a kid. My kids wanted a cat. I never had a cat. We had like all kinds of pets. We had budgies, snails, fish, rabbits. We had all kinds of different pets. But we never had a cat because my mum doesn't like cats. So I was like, okay, we'll get a cat. And we live... I mean, we could take it, we'd have to take it for walks all the time, but we don't have like a massive house with loads of space for a dog. And we don't have like a big garden for a dog to like run around in. So Just wasn't really, it wasn't really ever a thing we thought about getting a dog, really. Just got a kitty, although I already want another cat. But I don't think our house is big enough for another cat. Long time ago, I think he's about 12 years old now. Oh, he still acts like a puppy, constantly wants to play, and he even likes being picked up too. But he's too heavy now. Oh, that's really cute though. That's really sweet. I know when we got our cat, my sister had 2 cats, Lilo and Stitch, and they were boy and girl, and they're very lovely and fluffy and all that good stuff. But she didn't know that the girl Lilo was pregnant until she found the kittens under her bed one day. So that's how we ended up with a kitten. We were looking at like shelters and stuff, but we hadn't actually got one yet. And then she was like, "Oh, my cats have kittens, surprise!" So we had one, and then I remember her saying to me, "Oh, now my cats are like a year and a half, 2 years old." She was like, "They don't want to like cuddle anymore or play." She was like, "They literally come downstairs for food and then just bugger off." They're not outdoor cats, they stay indoors, but she had like a 3-story house, like the loft was converted, so they spent a lot of time up there, I think because it was nice and warm. And she didn't really go up there. So she was like, yeah. She was like, "They come down for food and that's it. I get no cuddles or play." So she was like, "Just watch out." And I was like, "Oh, I really don't want that to happen." And it hasn't happened. He is, I mean, he's not actually an adult yet. He's not classed as like an adult cat until he's a year old. But he's so playful. It's lovely. And he puts up with a lot too. But I think that's because he's been around kids since he was born. My nieces and nephews went and visited him and the other kitten. So they're really good with kids, and he's really good with Ella and like putting up with her sometimes when she's like, "I want to play with the cat." Poor thing. Right, I'm gonna nip and get a drink. I will be back in 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'd love a cat, but my dog isn't the biggest fan of other animals. sometimes they're not. They just want to be on their own, just hang out by themselves. That's what we worry about him. I mean, obviously he's hung out with his brother and whatever, but when we were thinking about getting another cat, we were like, if we start fighting, we're in for a world of trouble. I just got a letter saying that there was something that I needed to, like, there's a thing I need to send off and do. And they were like, this is just a reminder that you do it in time. And I'm like, you never actually sent me the original letter. So now I'm like really confused, and I'm going to have to ring them and be like, you sent me a reminder letter, but you never actually sent me the letter that I need to fill out and send back. I'm just going to text Boyf and see what he says. I think we can do it online, but weird. January, February, March, April, May, June. July is the 7th. Okay. I can do it online. It says here, if you don't get your pack, if you don't get it by the 21st of June. Okay. Well, at least it's not like one of those where it's like, you need to do it by the end of the week, but we didn't actually send you it. No, good luck. Thank God. Okay, so round 10 is single crochet all the way around. We also have to do that for rows 11 to 18. So it's just single crochet until we get to row 19. I'm assuming it's going to be a decrease. Yes, it is. It doesn't look like... No, we do end up with like a hole in the bottom of his head. It doesn't fully close, which is good. Always easier to attach it to the body when it's like that. Off to bed. Good night, Wolfman. Have a lovely sleep. Oh gosh, it's gotten dark outside, hasn't it? You can see my camera's gone dark. Good night, Wolfman. Have a lovely sleep. Thank you, as always, for coming and hanging out. There's some dancing cats and some loves for you. Have a lovely sleep. My creepy face. Oh, I better text Boyf back. There we go. They must have just sent the first letter out later, or it got stuck in the post somewhere, and the first one managed to get here sooner. I mean, it doesn't matter, we've got apparently until like the end of July, but it's just not, I hate like posts like that, I hate anyway. Makes me so anxious, but it's fine. Why have we got this JPEG thing up here? There we go. I had a weird JPEG thing. I think it's from clicking one of the links or the pictures or something earlier. It's being all crazy. My desk looks like a rainbow exploded. So we have like the rainbow keyboard going bananas. It doesn't actually flash like that. It slowly transitions through, but I think because of the refresh rates it's flashing. And then over there it's just a yarn explosion. Oh, I need to check something else as well. So many things to check. So much to do, so little time. Have a white keyboard, yeah! My boyfriend bought it and picked it and whatever. I wasn't too sure on a white keyboard when he first suggested it, but I really like it. It's also super small. It's like half the size of the old keyboard we have. It doesn't have like a number thing, and the F keys are on the number keys at the top. Like our old keyboard had it all separate. It doesn't, it's weird because it doesn't flash like that in real life. Is it that one? Yeah. Yeah, it's just the refresh rate that's making them flash. Yeah, I don't know what keyboard it is. And then he changed some of the keys over to these ones. It's just, all I know is that it's very loud. It's a mechanical keyboard, so it's very loud. So all you hear when I'm typing is, which is just great, really. I like that noise, so I'm not too bothered by it. But when I listen back, like to my VODs and stuff where I've been playing games, it's kind of, because I pick out the sound, it's all I hear is that. Do, 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 do. 10. again, something else I wanted to check. How close to 750 followers are we? Because I was pretty close, and then because I mentioned it, as soon as you mention that you're hitting a goal, like, everyone unfollows. So, oh, okay, we've gone over. Wasn't expecting that. Very cool. I'm wondering whether maybe I should have made the small Hollow Knight, because I thought 12 inches, what's that, like a 30cm ruler? That's not too bad, it's not that big. But I've made things that are a bit bigger than that, and made things that are smaller. But then I'm looking at the size of this head and the horns, and I'm like, my god, it's gonna be, I mean, this is using a 3.5mm hook as well, so it's 0.5 mm smaller. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it can make quite a big difference when you're making a project, and probably thinner yarn, but I don't know. I'm excited. I've not made too much. I mean, I've made Pokemon, but I've never actually really watched much Pokemon. I'm watching more now because Kiddo really enjoys Pokemon, but I never watched it as a kid. So I made Pokemon. I made a Whisper from Starbound. I'm trying to think of things that I've made from games and stuff. Not too much, so it's quite nice. Making something from a game that we're going to play very soon, hopefully. Definitely want some. If I was going to use the bigger hook, which I would like to, definitely need some thicker yarn, because I mean, even at a 3.5, you can like really. I mean, it's kind of showing up on the camera, but not too much. Like there, you can see the gaps, and I don't like that. I want it like this, where you can't see the stuffing inside at all. Like even this. Even when it's really stuffed, you can't see the stuffing. That's what I want. That's what I want. So I think once I've done this row, I will finish up for today. It's been like 2.5 hours. Not a super long stream, but with crochet streams, my arms tend to start aching. So finish up and go and get some lunch too, because I'm hungry. Don't know what to have for lunch though. I have to decide. Okie dokie. Jones, there we go. So, I'm going to finish up for today. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. If you haven't, make sure you hit the follow button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. We're halfway through, so we're getting there. So, today we have finished putting together the Happy Camper. Just need to. I'm going to put some bunting on him. I'll put that on Instagram when I finished it. So yeah, he's going to be done soon. Started making the Hollow Knight. I'm going to get some nicer yarn so that we can make it a bit nicer, and probably restart this at some point. Tomorrow is a game stream. Not sure what I'm going to play. Maybe Hollow Knight. Maybe just a random game. I don't know yet. I do want to start Hollow Knight, so we might do that. I shall see. Yes, food sounds like a very good idea. I'm very hungry, so I'm going to go and find something to eat. Oh, but thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you have a... I was just reading something. I hope you have a very, very lovely rest of your day. Enjoy lunch or whatever it is that you're doing. And I will be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. We need to turn up the music so we can dance out of here. There we go. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.